to kill Apple Music, restart, and then it's supposed to work. Oh no, I have to go do the preference. Yep, audio preferred DJI. Okay, that's interesting. Now stop, pause, play, and it's working. It's working now. Okay. So yeah. Where do I begin? So I was at the checkout, and I think, you know, I have the magnet in the pocket, and then the magnet sort of got stuck to the cash register, and then it looked funny, I guess, let's say it like that. I feel like there's a lady, a girl who's responsible for checkout, and she's like, what's going on? I was confused myself, and then I panicked, and then I forgot to scan something and put it in a bag, and then the system doesn't check the weight, but it does some, I don't know what, it has some software to like detect if you didn't scan something and you put it. Anyhow, so yeah, and then she had to come again, and she's like, what's going on? And then I'm like, I forgot to scan it. Anyhow, in the end it worked out all right. And then I went to the liquor shop store, and then they had a sort of a special for some 6-pack. Like they didn't actually have a 6-pack, but they had a lot of single bottles, so they brought me this like weird, they brought me like this weird carton, and then anyhow I brought it to the cash register. They couldn't scan it because the barcode's supposed to be on the box, but there was no box, and so there was some kind of strange mix-up at the cash register again, because I feel like they tried to override it and put in the price manually, but when she did that, it also applied minus 20% discount, but that she couldn't cancel, and she's like, what am I supposed to do? Anyhow, so in the end I got it for $15 or something. It was supposed to be $19.99, so I guess it worked out well for me in the end. It's a bit ridiculous. Sometimes I don't expect things to be this ridiculous, you know, but they were. This is not, I don't interact with people a lot, so only cash registers is where I'm like, there might be something, there's some issue, some person will come to me to help me out. And that's when awkward things can happen. Should I go right? Okay, so from the technical perspective, I think made some changes. It was set, frame rate was fixed at 24, so I bumped it to fixed 30, and then there was frame rate, and then the bit rate was set at 2000, and I changed it to 3000 just to see what's gonna happen. That's it, I think. So yeah, as I said, I wanted to see if I can improve the image quality just a little bit, just a little bit, not too. Don't want to set it too high. And then what else? The audio input, the Bluetooth is set to. There's different options. I'm thinking to change it back to camcorder, but at the moment it's set to unprocessed, which is probably okay. Maybe those, I don't know if those things actually have any effect. So far I tried just camcorder and unprocessed. Guess it's too crowded. Too crowded to my taste. It was funny, there was the traffic light started beeping and the old lady thought that she can cross. Actually it was for the different directions, so she started going on the red light, crossing on the red light, and then some people stopped her. But yeah, there's all kinds of strange things happening today. What time is it? Okay, that's about the time I want to go back, so I think it's all perfect. Conditions are perfect. And basically in the end, in the liquor store, they brought me this carton from some other, or like a generic one, and it was too big, so the glass was clanking and like making noise. So actually once I left the store, I had to like get all the bottles out from it and I just put them in my backpack, and then I trashed that carton. It was a small thing, but it was a treat. It was a treat, man. Sometimes that happens. That happened to me before. I was buying, like, sometimes I come to the liquor store and then there's like multiple discounts, and then I remember it was in a different store, but there was some handwritten. It was like, let's say it cost $26 usually, and then it was a discount already that it was, like, say 22, and then on top of it there was a handwritten note that it's supposed to be minus 20% or something. And then when I brought it to the cash register, this guy did calculation and said minus 20%. It's not this. And then he did some override and it turned out even less, and I'm like, and I feel like, I know there was some mix up, but I feel like it was minus 20% from the original price after the first discount. So I feel like he got it wrong, but it was too much to explain. I think they know better, essentially. But basically that time I got, well, it's a couple of dollars anyway. It's not like it's not gonna cost them much, but it is fun. It is funny like that. That happens. I guess I hope cashier doesn't get punished if they make a mistake. I guess it's an honest mistake. or like they didn't mean, they they wanted to correct it, right? And then in the process I feel like they might have made a mistake, but they will figure out themselves. It's like the ice cream, man. I got that accidentally. I was like so obsessed with it. They were coming to me and like looking at me and said, "Oh, you got this extra ice cream and you haven't paid." That happens sometimes. It's like $1. It's I googled it. What's the correct behavior in this case? Sometimes I just like I don't think too much. Just whatever they do, I just like yes, and I walk away. I don't have to double check everything. It's not my job, I guess. If something was missing, I can come and say you forgot something. They gave me some extra stuff. I'm like, I read that if I return it, they will just trash it anyway. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pay extra for something I didn't really order. So yeah, not my mistake. So yeah, well, it was today. It was awkward like that. A few car almost hit me when I was crossing on a green light. There was some crazy person in there. I guess I couldn't see who's inside, but does it really matter? Sometimes I'm like, I want to see who's trying to attack me, you know. Who's threatening my life? I want to know what that person looks like. All I know, it was a big W SUV, BMW. That's it. Okay. In this area, I feel like internet isn't great. Yeah, I can see it's like I said. The target now is 3,000. It's doing half of it, so it knows. Especially close to my house, it's like inside my apartment, mobile internet barely works. So when I figure out once I'm happy with the technical side, like right now I have different options how to connect everything. This week I'm trying this one, DJI mic via Bluetooth to the phone. Lav mic connected to it. It's all under the hoodie, so you cannot see it, and it's I think it's working. There was that awkward moment because I had an extra magnet when it got attracted to the cash register, so I feel like the girl anyhow, I don't want to go too much to it, but it looked like I was too excited, let's say. But actually I was just stuck. I was just stuck to the cash register. Anyhow, I hope yeah. What can I say? Yeah, around here I can see bitrate is half of what it's supposed to be. Even last time I feel like the connection was dropping out. the reception isn't the best around here. The weather, it's now really sunny, but it's supposed to rain maybe around 7 p.m. We'll see. What are the plans for the day? I think I'll try to take my family somewhere. We're gonna drive either to the park or to the beach. Gonna walk around, maybe do some light shopping and go back home. That's the plan at the moment, I think. And maybe the mortgage stuff, I have to do fill out some forms and maybe upload some documents somewhere. That's that. Also the salad, there was a salad, big box of salad that I didn't finish, and now I have to get rid of it somehow. So maybe I'll do that now.